it gives signal to its own pituitary gland. Where pituitary gland is present? On the ventral wall of the brain. This is the part of the brain of the fetus, and in this brain on ventral wall pituitary gland, P-shaped gland is present. See here, enlarged view of the pituitary gland. Pituitary gland is a P-shaped gland and it is double in origin. It contains two parts, anterior pituitary and posterior pituitary. Posterior pituitary, anterior pituitary, and the role of parturition is controlled by hormones of the fetus, its own hormones. Okay, helps in parturition. That hormone that is secreted from anterior pituitary. ACTH, which plays an important role in the parturition. ACTH, long form of ACTH, adrenocorticotrophic hormone. Adrenocorticotrophic hormone. It not only gives the signal to the pituitary gland but also gives the signal goes to its own adrenal gland. Adrenal gland. The renal is the word for the kidney, and another name for this gland, that is suprarenal gland. Supra means above, because this gland present above the kidney, which looks like a cap-like structure, triangular shaped structure, yellowish color gland. This adrenal gland secretes due to signal coming from the baby. Baby gives signal its own pituitary gland and also adrenal gland to secrete hormones, and these hormones play an important role in the parturition. Adrenal gland secretes corticosteroid hormone. Both these hormones stimulates the mother's pituitary gland. Okay, how is it possible? Because these hormones are directly poured into the blood, there is a circulation between the mother and the fetus because of the placenta. Placenta helps to transport these hormones. These two hormones stimulates the mother's pituitary gland to secrete oxytocin hormone. See here, it is not easily secreted. There is a stimulatory effect. Without stimulus, oxytocin is not secreted from the mother. Okay, for secretion of the oxytocin, the hormones essential, that is ACTH and corticosteroid. ACTH secreted from the anterior pituitary gland of the fetus. Corticosteroid hormone secreted from the adrenal gland of the fetus. Both these hormones are from the fetus, so they are known as fetal hormones. Not they are secreted from the mother. See here, do not confuse with this oxytocin. Here fetus gives signal to its own pituitary gland as well as adrenal gland to secrete its own hormones ACTH and corticosteroid. These fetal hormones stimulates mother pituitary gland to secrete oxytocin. But from which part oxytocin is secreted? From posterior pituitary. Oxytocin is secreted from posterior pituitary, and oxytocin is only and only hormone which is secreted only in female, not in male. And oxytocin helps in parturition, birth of the baby, easy delivery of the baby, so it is also known as birth hormone. Oxytocin is also known as birth hormone. For the CET point of view, also mention here the another name for the oxytocin, that is pitocin. You should write in your notebook another name, that is pitocin. Oxytocin, pitocin or birth hormone. Why it is known birth hormone? There may be a question on this oxytocin for 1 mark. Why oxytocin is known as birth hormone? Because oxytocin helps in the easy birth of the baby by stimulating the uterine muscle contraction. This oxytocin acts on the uterus of the mother, acts on the muscles of the uterus. Okay, where the muscles are present? In the middle layer. Uterus contains outer perimetrium, middle myometrium, inner endometrium, and myometrium, that is made up of smooth muscles. These smooth muscles undergoes contraction. Fast contraction, rapid contraction, stronger contraction is carried out by oxytocin hormone. So labor pains created, and due to this labor pain, what happens? Baby is easily pushed from uterus, come to the cervix, then easily expelled outside the body through vagina. This is the neuroendocrine mechanism, because pituitary gland present in nervous system. There is a nervous signal also, so that is, and also there is a role of endocrine system. So neuroendocrine mechanism. Because of this neuroendocrine mechanism, parturition easily takes place. See here, rapid contraction, and again go back there. These are the rapid contraction of the uterus because of the oxytocin. first stage of parturition. There are 3 stages of parturition. First, dilation stage. It lasts up to few minutes. What is the duration of dilation? Lasts up to few minutes. What happens during this stage? Rapid contraction, stronger contraction of uterus. Below the uterus, what is present? Vagina. Uterus contains 3 parts: upper dome shaped fundus, middle body, and narrow part, that is cervix, which opens into the vagina. Okay, there is a dilation of the cervix and vagina takes place. That's why this stage is known as dilation stage. There is a rapid contraction of the uterus due to stimulatory effect of the oxytocin. Second most, expulsion, that is expelled, pushing of the baby outside the vagina, and the duration of this 20 to 60 minutes. During this, what happens? There is again stronger and stronger contraction of the uterus, but along with the uterus, here also a contraction takes place of the abdomen. Abdomen also undergoes contraction, and baby get expelled into the vagina, but the direction of the head towards the cervix. After birth, baby deliver easily, come outside through the vagina, but after birth also uterine is still in contraction phase, and there is a reason for behind this contraction. Okay, I am just within 5 minutes I will explain why such contraction occurs after the birth. After the birth, what happens? The remaining structures inside the uterus of the mother, and the duration of this birth, after birth, that is 10 to 45 minutes, is also essential stage. 10 to 45 minutes, what happens in the uterus? In 20 to 60 minutes, what happens in expulsion stage? And in few minutes, how the dilation takes place. Here in the diagram, female reproductive system, dilation stage, cervix get dilated. Arrow indicates that there is a dilation of the cervix and vagina. Rapid contraction of the uterus. Okay, expulsion stage, in also rapid contraction. Now during expulsion stage, now the direction of the fetus change. Head is directed downwards towards the vagina in forward direction and expelled outside through the vagina. After birth, the remaining structure get expelled, that is placenta, umbilical cord, fetal members, all get discharged outside the vagina, that is after birth stage. Now first we will going to discuss dilation stage. What happens during dilation stage? It is only for few minutes. See here again diagram, arrow indicates how much cervix and vagina get dilated. There is a, this diagram is the dilation stage of the cervix and vagina. Dilation of the cervix and vagina. See here in the diagram what changes take place. And stronger contraction of the uterus by oxytocin due to stimulus reflex. See here sentence, stronger contraction of the uterus by oxytocin due to stimulus reflex, that is neuroendocrine mechanism. Due to neuroendocrine mechanism, oxytocin stimulates the uterus to undergo stronger contraction. See here how the dilation takes place. The first size is like this. Now dilation phase, cervix get dilated like this. This is the normal size of the vagina, but during dilation what change takes place? Here length of the here vagina, rapid contraction of the uterus. These changes, these steps takes place during dilation stage. Now come to the point. See here fetus along with the amniotic cavity. One more important thing along with these two steps, baby fetus present inside the amniotic cavity, amnion covering, that is a fetal membrane. This fetal membrane get destroyed, okay, get ruptured at the end of dilation stage. At the end of dilation stage, amnion get ruptured and the baby pushed in the uterus in downward direction with its head forward in the direction towards the cervix. Now second stage, expulsion test, which takes place about 20 to 60 minutes. Change in the abdomen and the uterus. Stronger contraction of the uterus as well as abdomen. Here Abdomen, in abdomen there are muscles, contraction of the muscles of the abdomen and uterus, rapid contraction. That's why mother feels, during this parturition, mother feels pain on back side because of the contraction of the muscles of the abdomen. She does not feel well, she becomes discomfort, nervous due to changes takes place during these changes. There is a labor pain. See here, fetus with head in downward direction, forward direction, and fetus attached to the placenta with the umbilical cord. Umbilical cord contains 2 arteries and 1 vein. Stronger contraction of the uterus and abdomen. Fetus passes out through the cervix and vagina with its head in forward direction. Umbilical cord tied. Okay, umbilical cord tied, and after expulsion, see here, at the end of expulsion, umbilical cord is tied and cut off close to the baby's navel. Whenever umbilical cord cut, at that time baby takes first breath. After expulsion outside the vagina of the mother, baby takes first breath because of cutting of the umbilical cord. Till up to the umbilical cord is attached, baby get oxygen supply through this cord. Okay, but after cutting of the umbilical cord, baby lungs work independently. Baby takes first breath through his own respiratory system. These are the changes takes place during expulsion stage. Now last most, after birth. Baby easily delivery outside the vagina. It takes place about 10 to 45 minutes. During this period, what happens? Uterine is still in contraction. The reason behind is that if suppose not happens, bleeding, more bleeding occurs. Okay, after birth of the baby, along with the baby, fetal membrane get detached from the uterus, placenta detached. Okay, so that's why what happens, uterus endometrial wall is vascular, blood vessels get ruptures. That's why some bleeding takes place from her uterus. She does not feel well, discomfort, weakness because of the bleeding. And to avoid this bleeding or to keep the bleeding in low frequency, uterus undergoes still in contraction after the birth of baby. See here, this is the structure of baby after birth of baby. When baby come outside through the vagina, before the severe contraction of the uterus due to oxytocin, after delivery of baby, placenta separates from the uterus and is expelled as after birth. The word after birth meaning, see here again, after delivery of the baby, after expelling the baby outside the vagina of the mother, okay, the remaining structures concerned with the baby, that is fetal membrane, umbilical cord and placenta, all these structures expelled out, and these structures referred as after birth. Suppose they remain as it is, there may be severe cases, there may be some disorders develop in such women, so these structures should be expelled outside the body of the woman after birth. Okay, see here in the diagram, expulsion of the baby, the remaining part placenta ruptures, detached from the uterus, umbilical cord also detached, and fetal membrane also expelled. These structures are referred as after birth. After birth, for the survival, baby requires nutrition, but baby is not directly feed on the solid material. Okay, baby requires the liquid material, and this liquid portion is nothing but the milk secreted from the mammary gland of the mother, and that secretion of the milk is known as lactation. So after parturition, the next most important part, that is the lactation. What is lactation? There may be a question on the lactation for 1 mark. Lactation is the producing milk by the mammary glands at the end of pregnancy. We already studied mammary gland, structure of the mammary gland and the control of the hormones on the mammary glands in my previous lectures on mammary gland. Okay, location of the mammary gland, control of the hormones on the mammary gland, and structure of the mammary glands. See here the diagram, mammary glands. The milk contains the first secretion, which is most important, and this secretion is known as colostrum. What is colostrum? It is a sticky yellowish fluid, and this is most important fluid. Why? Because this fluid protects the fetus from the diseases. It gives natural resistance, natural immunity. The another part, the resistance, that is immunity. Okay, what is resistance or immunity? That is the ability to fight with the foreign bodies. Which are the foreign bodies? Maybe virus, bacteria, fungal infection, or toxic substances, any harmful substances, allergic substances. All these are the foreign bodies, parasites. To fight with all these foreign bodies, baby should have resistance power, but it is not acquired easily after birth. So during birth, what happens? Baby do not have resistance power, but it acquired through mother and by the secretion of colostrum. Which substance helps in the immunity? That is, colostrum contains antibodies, mother antibodies, IgA. These antibodies play an important role in the immunity. It gives baby resistance power to fight with the diseases. See here, sticky yellowish fluid secreted by the mammary glands after soon childbirth, contains proteins, lactose, milk sugar, and low fat content. This is the composition of the colostrum and mother's antibodies IgA. So that's why doctor always gives suggestion after birth of the baby, do not give immediately the food material, solid food materials up to till 6 months, minimum 6 months, and maximum 1 year or 2 years. Baby should be given milk, mother's milk, because mother milks contain immunity giving antibodies IgA. Contains proteins, lactose, low fat content, and mother's antibody IgA. See here, Ig, immunoglobulin. Okay, what is the long form? Immunoglobulin. There may be question in board or MCQ about this IgA. IgA gives natural immunity to the baby, natural passive immunity. This discipline is also found in the topic human health and diseases in immunity topic. IgA helps in developing resistance for the newborn baby. See, now lactation is not easily carried out. Behind this lactation, hormones play an important role for the milk secretion. Which hormones? Oxytocin. We already told about the oxytocin. Oxytocin helps in the rapid contraction of the uterus for the parturition, for the easy delivery of the baby, for easy passage of the baby. Along with this, oxytocin also stimulates the milk ejection from the breast in response to suckling by baby. Another hormone, that is prolactin hormone. Okay, lactotrophic hormone or prolactin hormone, which is secreted from the pituitary gland, anterior pituitary gland. Another hormone, lactotrophic hormone, or short form LTH or prolactin. Prolactin, in AIPMT and CET questions, before this there is a question on the milk secretion. Which hormone helps in continuous milk secretion? There are 3 hormones for behind this milk secretion, that is oxytocin, progesterone, and prolactin. But the correct answer is prolactin. For the continuous milk secretion, that is prolactin is essential. Okay, so oxytocin stimulates ejection of milk, and prolactin prepares the mammary glands during pregnancy condition, also prepares the mammary glands for the milk secretion, maintains the growth of the mammary glands, maintains the development of the mammary glands, and stimulates the mammary gland to secrete the milk just soon childbirth. All these about the parturition, placenta, and pregnancy. Okay, you should write important points in your notebook along with this I had given PDF note also. Okay, thank you.